Alright, guys, we never really had a word about three best assets from the Solana DeFi ecosystem itself, right? In this video, we will be taking a look at some three assets which have recently integrated with the Solana ecosystem itself, guys. We'll be talking about Waves, Band, and Kin, right? So, without any ado, let's jump on to the first candidate right here. We have Waves, guys, and this one has been trending like a madman. This is crazy goddamn trend, man. To be honest with you, now ever since the COVID capitulation, okay, it was right here. Okay, all right. Ever since the COVID capitulation, right here, we are up about 7,000%, guys. This on the 3-day time frame is a single leg up move. Why do I say that, guys? Because the 55 simple moving average has been on an upside inclination ever since you actually started emerging as a trend right here at the $1 levels, guys. And this has been on a rip. This has been on a complete rip ever since the inception of this trend right here. And this is trending perfectly fine with the 21 simple moving average on 3 diagonal, right? If you jump onto the weekly itself, guys, you can see how precisely the 21 weekly moving average is also picking up the price action like a charm, bouncing every single time, formulating a low which is kind of like a macro higher low than your previous lows, continuing a trend to the upside again. Right now, what are we looking at right here on the RSI as well, guys? Everything is completely bullishly postured, guys. Waves against USDT is completely looking bullish as well. Now, why do I say we are completely bullish, guys? We have been rejecting the tops for about, like, I guess 20% or something. Yeah, we've rejected 20% from the tops, but guys, just in context of the entire trend right here, entire weekly trend right here, this is nothing. This is just a little sneeze right here, guys. Now, does this mean that we could be looking at a potential midterm swing reversal right here? Yes, potentially we could be looking at, guys. Now, if history really has to tell us anything, every single time you go to the upside like crazy, you make a high which is in comparison to the previous high, which is higher. But guys, you go for a little swing low, right? You go for a little swing low every single time on waves. So basically, this one is actually working like waves, man. You see these waves happening on this market structure, right? This is crazy, right? Now, is this time to FOMO into waves right now? No. Hell no. I don't think that this is the optimal point of entry into this market right here, guys. I don't think, right? We have to consolidate. We really went for 200% of the upside, guys, in 2 weeks, man. 260% of the upside in 2 weeks, right? Now, this means that, yeah, we do require some sort of cool down happening on these levels, right? Now, there is one more thing that I can see. We had a little wedge break now to the upside, and this was a pretty precise looking wedge as well, guys. It's as clear as it can get. It's as clear as a blue sky day, man. It's pretty clear, right? Completely squeezing against the support and resistance in terms of a diagonal trending manner and blowing past above it, guys, which means that your optimal point of entry is going to be somewhere here aligning with the support right here, guys. I don't think it's going to be completely bullshit if you start forming into waves onto these levels, guys. Something which has just left the train, sorry, my bad, a train which just left the station right here from these levels happening around the $11.5 levels, guys. You do not want to FOMO into this asset right here onto these points, guys. I think in the small time frame it will probably come back and test some rounded figures, guys. Most likely test $30 and $25 levels. That could be potentially your optimal entry into the market, guys. Now, let's just say your $20 targets are aligning with the 21 simple moving average. And guys, by the time the price actually comes back to retest the 21 simple, I guess this would be above this wedge right here. So what are we looking at right here, guys? This is a support resistance flip in front of your eyes right here, and this was a massive resistance, guys. Massive resistance ever since this area right here at the third week of August 2020. I'm talking about, right? 1 year down the line, we're still in this trend right here in general, but we've simply blown past the squeeze right here, right? So basically what generally happens in these kind of situations, that in the small time frames, in the medium time frames, you would want to come back down and test some reinforcements on these levels and then eventually make your move to the upside. Now, is it completely absolutely necessary for the price to come here? I don't think so, guys. That is something we can judge from the daily time frame itself. Now, this looks to me like a little curling up piece of price action right here, so your risk management for this asset right here is going to be around these levels. Wait, let me just bring the rectangle right here. This is going to be your key risk management. If you start wicking below this, guys, well, you can argue about the fact that your trend started getting under jeopardy ever since you wicked below this candle's wick last week right here. Ever since that point, you have been wanting to go to the downside a little bit, not that much, but yeah, at least you're calling out for some sort of consolidation from these levels, right? So your risk management is going to be staying at perfect figure at $30, guys. You look for any daily closure below $30 levels, guys. I think most likely your optimum point of entry is going to come into fruition at $25 levels, right? Now that is a no-brainer, to be honest with you. That's completely no-brainer. If you are squeezing alongside the price action in the small time frame, the intraday hourly or something like that, and expecting a 1000x return, I think you're doing it all wrong, man. I think you got to learn. I think all right, I don't think anything. You can figure that out from the content coming from this channel itself. And this channel is focused more and more towards building more and more sophisticated traders. And guys, the mindset, we are trying to build a mindset. We are trying to stay away from greed. We are trying to have a balanced mindset when we're really getting into any sort of trade in the market, and simplifying things, guys. It's pretty simple in structure. You broke above this entire squeeze, which was happening for a year, guys. Most likely it calls for a little retest back onto these levels, but judging by the strength right here, it could be unlikely. Now, what would make that likely? One fact right here, guys. If you start wicking below this level right here, if you start wicking below 30, that is when you potentially could come back down to these levels, guys. Watch for this price action carefully. Now, if anyone is long on waves onto $40 levels, I think that would have been liquidated already out of the markets, I guess. But that's going to be a troublesome situation, right? If we can come back down all the way about these levels, guys, at $23 levels, and have a 41% pullback and still be under bullish trending motion right here, guys, which would wipe the fuck out of 2.2x leverage positions as well, right? That's crazy. That's simply crazy. That's the volatility you are dealing with. So cut your greed, guys. In a volatile situation, in a market which is so volatile, I think being greedy is going to be your enemy. Is going to be most likely your enemy, guys. This is why sometimes it's better to stand off in the sidelines after massive expansion and wait for the price to consolidate and then get back into the trade right here, guys. I think this could be potentially one of the key interest zones, guys. $30 levels. Watch for this level to actually hold up. If it is actually able to close daily candles above it and even wick below these price points right here and get back above this level, guys, that would be your ultimate, I guess. Get into the train, get into the waves train. It's gonna go to the upside again. Most likely that is going to happen from these levels on to $30 levels, guys. If we lose that one, I don't think we're going to be stopping all the way until the 21 simple, at least on the daily time frame, guys. Until then, this is moving fast, man. This moving average is going to pick up to these levels very soon. Now, here comes. If we come back down to $25 levels, and if we fail to hold the support, most likely, guys, you will be looking at a breakdown of this structure right here, and this will be a failed breakout attempt and a failed continuation pull to the upside, which is why potentially you could come back down to the 200 simple on the daily time frame at first. Now we are sitting at 33, guys. You know the drill. Sitting at 33, talking about $9-10 levels is a far-fetched opinion, guys. Anything which is going to be a far-fetched opinion to the upside is, well, certainly you could have some far-fetched opinion to the downside as well, but don't get overwhelmed by these conclusions. Remember, you are in the market to make money, guys. If you're in the market to be right, I think you should fuck off. I think you should just save your money and just do something else with life, because most likely you'll end up getting wrecked. I've seen so many thousands of people every single day screaming and shouting, I was right about my energy. Guys, it never ends well, man. It's never gonna be, let's just say, it's never gonna be a win-win situation for you and your mindset. Something you want to refrain, just whenever you feel like that, you know that something is wrong, man. It's just complete. Don't be right. You're in the market to make money. That's all, right? That's all right. Pretty clear with the price levels right here and your supports as well, guys. Until we are hovering below $40 levels, is going to be a massive consolidation phase happening for waves. You can simply consolidate and just slide to the upside as well. Go and test the $50 levels in the meantime. But guys, as far as this support is being held, this structure will look fine. If the support goes to shit, most likely you'll come back to $25 levels, right? Until then, this is a no-call situation. It's just completely pointless to take any sort of position in the market, even spot exposure in the market on waves against USDT onto these levels, guys. This is just a ruckus right here. This is just a market noise, man. You don't want to jump into these levels and get squeezed out in 5-minute time frames, and don't want to do that. Yeah, look at this. You can't. I mean, look, I don't think anybody can trade this one with utmost precision, man. This is way volatile, right? Even the 5 minute time frames, you're having you're having upswings of 10% and coming back down 5%. Guys, check this one out again. 5% up move, and then you go down in the same hourly candle for another 5% down. This is crazy volatile piece of price action, man. You don't want to trade this one in the small time frames, like 5 minutes. Don't jump into these time frames. And if you are curious how the second time frames look like, this is what it looks like. And this is something which is not that liquid as compared to Bitcoin price action itself, guys. And I've seen a lot of people trading seconds time frames as well. I don't know how the fuck they're able to do it, but this is certainly not my cup of tea, man. This is crazy, right? All right, just a little deviation from the video. BTC USDT on Binance on the second time frame is something which moves very fast, man, very fast. Every single candle is full of some sort of price action. I guess Ethereum against USDT would also be like that, as Ethereum these days are the price action on Ethereum is really liquid, man, in terms of the second price action as well. One single candle is 1 single second, man. And check this out. This is crazy. This is crazy piece of price action. Oh, we have a bullish cross. We're going to the moon from these levels, and guess what it is? It's just a 2%, not 0.2%, man. Some people are doing this, but I don't know how you're doing this, man. If you are taking any position in this small time frame, I guess your up move, your potential profit is just going to cover the fees. That's what is going to happen, man. Most likely trading these time frames is certainly going to be shit. Now, quickly jumping back onto the topic itself, waves against BTC is what we're going to find out right here, guys. And certainly not on the seconds time frame. Wow, check these mountains, man. Good looking peaks right here, right? All right, the 3-day time frame right here for waves is something which is far more bullish, man. Far more. All right, not as bullish as the USD pair itself, but in terms of the altcoin, the general altcoin price action, this is very bullish, man. This is very bullish. Look at this beautiful piece of curling price action right here. And guys, this was so violent, and it just was a simple retest of 200 simple on 3 time frame. Now you can simply argue about the fact that you were capitulating against Bitcoin right here when Bitcoin was making its move all the way towards 60k, right? You were really capitulating, but this is where you really formulated base and really gave the moving averages a lot of time to curl to the upside. Having a bullish cross right here, moving average 200 simple moving average curling to the upside, this is called bullish posture, man. This is good looking bullish posture right here, which means that yes, potentially in the first glance you could continue a trend to the upside. But the US dollar pair suggests that be vigilant again, guys. The previous video on Ethereum and Bitcoin, yes, you know the drill, guys. You know the conclusion from that video as well. You got to be vigilant in this extremely greedy times, and guys, you have to take profits according to you. If you're blindly out there in the market throwing money here and there and without any plan, most likely you'll get wrecked. Most likely you're better off saving that money or spending that money with friends or family or something like that, because most likely, guys, there are savages sitting in the market to take money from your pocket, and guys, these you can't really simply compete against big money. If you are dealing in mere thousands or something like that, it's very difficult to compete against high time frame bots, and let's just say so many sophisticated technologies happening in the crypto market, guys. And this is a 24/7 market, right? If you're buying this one out at, let's just say 5:30 p.m. GMT, sitting somewhere down the line in the United States of America, some motherfucker in Japan sells that asset, and that starts causing for a cascading effect to the downside. You can't do shit about it, right? This is a 24/7 market. That's why you have to have a plan. If you don't have any plan, if you're simply jumping into these assets in and out, you know what is happening to you. You can figure that out from your equity itself. Guys, I have been there. Now, a lot of you would have been thinking, how am I able to speak these things in such an accurate fashion? Guys, I've been there. All right, I've been there. Don't go there. It's not a good place, man. Just like Charlie Munger, I want to know the place where I'm gonna die so that I never go there. Guys, if you don't have any plans, you're jumping onto waves onto these levels, most likely you're gonna die. This is why have a plan. Guys, people having plan into waves protocol were probably long into these levels and are taking profits on these levels, man. And to be honest with you, waves against BTC had an up leg of 400% against BTC, which is already up 10x in the market, guys. This is a 40x of your entire equity if you're just sitting on the sidelines. Had you been sitting on BTC right here and you just flipped your BTC into waves right here, guys, let's just say in terms of your fiat returns, you are up 40x, 40x, guys. These are the opportunities that you want to figure out. Now, a little hint, KNC. Kyber Network Crystal, KNC. Now that's the biggest hint for you for this video. Little tip. Alright guys, alright. Next asset right here is band. Now I do have some Fibonacci areas of interest lined up already for this analysis right here, as I don't think I've looked at this chart for a very long time, but it looks to me like, yeah, your levels are working perfectly fine. Now this volatile fuck off candle right here coming from the 1.6 minute extension, man, holy crap, this is a single weekly candle, and this was the most volatile weekly candle ever, man. 50% up move, down move, getting wrecked to the upside and getting wrecked to the downside in one single weekly candle. Ooh, ouch. This one hurts, man. This one really hurts. Just by looking at the price action right here, I can see market participants trying to trade and time band against USDT in the small time frames, getting fucked in these areas, man. Oh, ouch. This one really got to hurt, right? Okay, if I simply put on some key moving averages, let's try to figure out what's going on in the price action, guys. As you can see, if I get it up, all right, I'll just demarcate the Fibonacci areas of interest and get it off the Fibonacci numbers itself. 24236, 10.764, the ultimate target. To the downside, you can find at the 618 right here being a very significant support, right? Let's just get rid of the Fibonacci levels, guys. This is a simple reaccumulation against the 21 weekly moving average, and you could guys, we have not expanded on band USD. This is about to go to the upside. These are the opportunities you want to pinpoint in the market, guys, and probably have a spot exposure rather than a futures long position. Otherwise, in this beautiful looking weekly trend, you would get wrecked in this candle and probably miss out on the upcoming upside, guys. This is crazy. And well, to be honest with you, right here at the $13.3 levels, this was a massive opportunity against the 21 weekly moving average, and you are up about 36%, right? I think this still is good opportunity, right? I personally feel, yes, you do have a cup and handle in place right here with the moving average, 21 simple weekly moving average right here at the support. You're looking fine. This structure is good. This price action is good. This is an opportunity right here in front of your eyes. The correlation is positive with Nasdaq. All right, I don't know why is it over there. Let me just see if I can change a few settings for this one, and let's try to find out if we can go ahead and we can try some BTC USD in terms of the correlation coefficient. Yes, you are heavily obviously, man, fucking USD pair on band BTC is going to be correlated with the BTC price action itself, right? Now you are certainly correlated right here with the, let's just say the RSI is looking fine above 60 right here. It's not really strengthful, not really a sign of strength right here, but you do have a grind, guys. I think, yes, you do have a good looking grind right here, right? So you are in an uptrend, man. Holy crap, this one is about to expand, guys. Band is about to expand. Looks to be like a good opportunity right here. Now this is not a financial advice, man. If this goes down to shit, you are not fucking supposed to come back to this channel and spread your negativity and be like, oh, you don't know anything, you're a piece of shit. Look, keep your negativity to yourself. Most likely, if you are getting wrecked in the market, it's because you don't know your downside. It's because you don't know your fucking risk management itself, and most likely you will continue to get wrecked if you don't have any plan trading this bull market, right? Guys, if I just simply look at the macro picture right on the weekly, this is every single move down to the weekly trading simple in the first go is getting picked up, right? Until you're looking at any weekly candle closure below, let's just say $14, guys. $14 is your risk management in terms of weekly time frame itself. If you see any weekly closing below $14, that's when you want to stay in the sidelines. Until then, yes, every single time you'll come here, you'll get picked up. Most likely band will certainly go to the upside, and guys, this you know what happens to these sort of patterns? This is, guys, what is this? This is a cup and handle, and this is this. Just do it. This is fucking Nike in front of you, and this this will also do something. Price action would also do something like that. Most likely touching on to 10.764 in the coming months at $125 per band. Now, do I hold band protocol? No, I don't hold band protocol. But this one has really got me interested, guys. I think I would be interested in taking a swing position right here. Now I'm sitting here and sharing my plans with you. I'm sharing my secrets with you. Hit that like, go for that subscribe if you're new to this channel. Most likely content coming from this channel is going to help you out in a lot of ways. And guys, look, if you are willing to take any downside price action swing for 25% down, like, you should be fine holding this one up. I guess you could. If the structure is fine right here on the weekly, you're bullish on weekly, right? If you jump onto the 3-day time frame, guys, there we go. We have more points of risk management. I have to get rid of this correlation coefficient right here, and I have to get into the volatility indicator as well. What was that? BA historical volatility estimate. Yep, there we go. This is the indicator that I use for all the volatility calculations in the price action. Now it looks to me like the 3-day has not really encapsulated anything, as this is a relatively new asset right here. This is why, guys, this data will come in the daily time frame or the 12-hour time frame, right? Now, why do I talk about new areas of risk management? Because, guys, because the 21 simple. The 21 freaking simple right here in front of you, guys. This one getting picked up last time when this candle, well, this candle recently closed. This one closed yesterday itself, standing at $16 levels. Now this could be yet another risk management area for band against USDT right here, guys. Now, what do I mean by risk management? What I mean by this particularly is that if you start seeing candle closures and a potential trend under formulation below some key levels, that is when you start managing risk. That is when you start having those red bells ringing up your head, and that is when you most likely take care of your equity before it goes to shit. Before it really goes to shit. Are you that? Let me know down in the comments if you are that. If you're not able to manage, guys, you can join the Discord server as well. There is tons of information floating around the Discord server itself. Most likely you'll gain information out of anything which I post on that Discord as well, and we have healthy conversations going on there, right? So you can simply go ahead and join the Discord channel as well. Most likely you'll gain some information from Discord too, rather than just simply playing video games and messing your life around. You can do something about these things as well. What a stupid rant right there. Stupid rant, right? Okay, your risk management stands to be at $16 levels on 3-day time frame as well. You do not want to see any 3-day closure below this price point right here. Otherwise, you will be trending back to the 55. Now, this one could actually catch up and lead the trend to the upside again. But guys, as far as this wick came to $16 levels, it is going to be a risk management area right here, right? Now, you have a bullish cross right here, and ever since this bullish cross, you are significantly up, man. You are up more than 100% to the upside, right? And let's just say your further expansion is about to come. Your further expansion most likely is about to come. This is good looking piece of price action, man. If I get it of the logarithmic values, wow, okay, this is crazy volatile. Oh man, I would certainly not want to trade this one in arithmetic values. I would want to look at this price action in logarithmic values, just to have a little context, man. Just to have a little context. Now, what do I mean by context, guys? Your main leg to the upside, your main initial profit taking from the initiation of the bottom right here has been done, man. Has been done, right? This was a consolidation, and we are potentially looking at another leg to the upside. But is it gonna be this big? I don't think so. I don't really think so, because if you talk about a 8,000% move coming from this bottom right here, would lead band protocol into crazy evaluations at $400 per band. Now, $400 per band is a 20x from these price points, guys. If you have been trading these assets, talking about $400 sitting at $20 is a far-fetched opinion, but not impossible. Maybe these protocols will really start picking up, and guys, these things really are the future of finance. Now, if you have been watching all the videos, let's be honest, if you've been watching all the videos coming from this channel, any asset that I talk about in this channel is a quality project, has a legit team behind it, has a working community as well, and let's just say a lot of Telegram active communities also in these projects, right? So we do have some legitimacy happening on band protocol, on waves, and well, we are going to be talking about some Keen as well, the shitcoin of all. I think it's not really a shitcoin, but yeah, we'll be talking about that pretty soon, right, guys? Now, this is your downside, and your upside is certainly looking like a continuation. I think the only risk management is going to be happening on the weekly time frame. This is the only good looking trade I can see right here at the band protocol against USD price action itself. I don't see anything to be done with the 12-hour time frame or the daily time frame as well, for that matter, guys, because this is just going to be simple ebb and flow, and you know what's going on in the arithmetic values, man. This is crazy fucking volatile. This is why your risk management will stay in the higher time frames, like the weekly itself, right? Until you are hovering above the 21 simple, this is an uptrend. This will most likely continue, and this will rip to the upside, guys. Most likely this is what will happen, right? Now, just for fun, just to derive those, I think I did derive those targets, but let's just do that again, guys. 1.618, I think last time we were matching up with the 1.618 right here. Yep, you fell a little short of the 1.618 at $25 levels, so which means that, yeah, pretty rounded figure right here in the small time frames, basically in the mid time frames, in the weekly time frames. You can come back to these, not come back, you can test these levels at least in the first part, it's going to be a profit taking level. But if you are able to sustain $25 per band, yes, you're looking at $2.629. And guys, this one is a huge gap between 1.622. It's a 50% up move, right? And then potentially triggering another moves to the upside, but that could take some time. If you are going to be investing in band protocol, yes, guys, this is a quality project. You can stick to it with your macro risk management below these price points right here. It's going to be as simple as that. All right, next candidate right here is Kin. Now, guys, Kin is a social networking ecosystem. It's all right. What was that messaging app? Kick. Guys, do you know Kick? Have you ever heard about Kick? Have you, if you have been one of the dinosaur users of this entire social media itself, guys, like Facebook or Twitter, I've been using these social medias ever since 2012 or 10 or something like that. Yes, Kick would have been certainly somewhere down in your radar. I guess you've heard about that name. So, guys, Kin is an ecosystem, and Kin is your incentivization mechanism for that entire social media ecosystem, right? So basically, if you want to be long on something like Hive or something like, what was that? I think it was StormX or something like I'm completely forgetting about the social media's crypto assets right here. Theta as well, one of the social media guys, incentivizing your content creators. Yeah, certainly that. And a new asset in the space, media, which got listed in Radium, guys. Media. These things are social media incentivization mechanism, right? So, what can happen in these assets as a macro is, let's just say, potential adoption take place, a potential blockchain adoption in terms of the social medias also take place. These assets will start ripping to the upside, and I think they will not stop, guys, because guess what? Anything in social media, let's just say any information, any rumor, any news in social media spreads like fire, man. Holy crap. And social media is something, YouTube is also social media, but I think I'm not able to spread like fire, guys. It's all your fault, man. Hit that share, hit that like, go for that subscribe as well. But guys, I think yes, in the future, down the line in the future, yes, these incentivization mechanism on the social media platforms are gonna work out, man. They are yet another infrastructure mechanism for the internet as a whole. So certainly, in terms of the protocol, you can stay long in these assets, and they can certainly pay you out in the future, man. Don't ask for immediate returns out of these assets, guys. As well, let's just say, not a lot of people realize the value, right? This is why we are nowhere close in terms of the adoption, in terms of the crypto global adoption. We are nowhere in the numbers that we are supposed to be at right now, guys. Nobody realizes these protocols, man. Nobody knows the power of these protocols, right? Okay. All right, a lot of fundamental bullshit right here, guys. Okay, so Kin against USD in the 3-day time frame. Well, let's just say it took this low down here, man. It closed the fucking candle also below this one. Okay, it looks to me like, yeah, you want to consolidate right here. You're breaking below the 21 weekly, the 21 simple on 3-day time frame itself, which means that you're not really looking good. Ever since this rejection top happening from $0.0005 levels, well, you had this little confusion candle again, and that was a trend follow through to the downside. And let's just see this one as well. How much are we down? We are down 70% on Kin. This is why this is the shitcoin as well, guys. Now, do I have a category of shitcoins? I don't think so. But guys, this is certainly an interesting project, interesting protocol, and it is here to stay, guys. The entire ecosystem is here to stay. I guess Kin is here to stay, and all of these three. All right, I forgot to mention the obvious, but did I mention this in the starting of the video? Yes, we are talking about assets coming from the Solana ecosystem, guys. Now, Waves and Band, they got integrated to Solana recently, very recently, guys. This is why we had this crazy uplag happening on the Waves protocol, right? It was the Solana integration. Now, data oracles and liquidity providers, they are certainly going to pick up, guys. Something like Aave has set the floor for all the liquidity providers in the space. Data oracles as well, guys. Oracles, Chainlink, Band, these things are correlated, man. These things are correlated. They will move together. All right. Okay. All right. In terms of the price action right here, guys, you are below the 21 simple. I don't really have much to talk about in this price action, as this is pretty choppy. Let's jump onto the weekly time frame for that matter, right? Yeah, you're rejecting off the top right here. You're quite not able to have a strengthful behavior in the market right here, guys. Well, to be honest with you, until you are holding on to the weekly time simple, you are in an uptrend, man. You can't deny the fact that you are in an uptrend, and well, this was an opportunity right here. In the first and the foremost pass, yes, this was an opportunity, guys. Extremely close to the 21 weekly moving average right here. Yes, it was an opportunity, and well, if you were trading this one and taking little swing positions onto this one, guys, These assets are available on FTX as well. Links will be down in the description if you want to check that exchange out, and I'll be posting out a complete exchange review video on FTX as to how to long and short Bitcoin with 120x leverage. Guys, 120x leverage is not available on FTX. It's just I guess 100x. Still, there are crazy amount of tools to make you REKT in the market, man. That is why you got to have a plan before entering the market. If you don't have a plan, just stay away from these markets. Most likely markets are going to suck everything away from your wallets, man. This is what will happen. All right, so educate yourself. Educating yourself is the key important thing in the space itself, right? Educate, eradicate, educate and eradicate your own poverty. all right, okay. So in terms of the RSI, are we looking at any weekly hidden divergence happening out of these levels? Most likely we are, guys. This all three of them are hidden bullish divergence, guys. Okay, refining and enforcing this support right here. This now gets clear, guys. This is why if you are unclear about some price actions on the small time frames, you keep on increasing your time frame to figure out a calculated perspective as to what can really happen, guys. See, the bigger the time frame, the better your accuracy is going to be. The smaller the time frames, well, you're gonna get those dildos up your ass, man. The smaller time frame is gonna get more fucked. This is what is gonna happen. Holy crap! What just happened? Did this weekly candle turn red in front of my eyes right here? Whoa! Okay. 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. Yeah. This is hit BTC. This is calculated, man. This is why this kind of ruckus can happen, man. Holy crap! In 1 minute time frame, 10-minute down move. This is madness. This is completely madness. Okay, now you have your weekly risk management right here onto these levels. So basically, this means that you do not want kin to go below these price points right here, guys. If you start trending below this support line, this would mean that yeah, you had your macro top situation right here, and most likely you're gonna come back down and retest some key levels. Yeah, it's going to be a mad downtrend if you lose out on that support, I guess. It's going to be mad. 618, deep retracement, guys. This is what we will be looking at completely. 886 right here. Although, let's just talk about some upside as well, because why the fuck not, right? Okay, so if now this is a complete assumption. If we are able to successfully get if we do get accumulated on these levels with the support line right here, guys, we're going to be assuming the 1 and the 0 extension between this resistance and this support line right here, guys. Then we could be looking at some further continuation to the upside all the way about this number right here, guys. This $0.00078 per kin and 2618 at 0.0011, right? And then a potential trend continuation to the upside, guys. Now, guess what? This is a far-fetched opinion right here, standing at 10.764. But the key interesting thing is that if I just simply get rid of everything, this one has also significantly gone to the upside. Ever since this bottom right here at October last year, you are up 15,000 freaking %, man. This is a crazy up leg, guys. And I guess this is where kin got listed on FTX, and this is where you had your crazy exponential rise to the upside, man. This is crazy. Was I trading this? Yes, I was trading this. I did take this breakout trade and I let that position ride, guys. That was completely insignificant according to my position sizing, which is why I was comfortable holding that one, guys. It had no liquidation point, right? I don't trade in liquidations, man. If you are looking at liquidation points as some sort of stop loss, holy crap, run for your life, man. Get the fuck out of this market. Just simply blank honest statement for you. If you're looking at your liquidation level as your stop loss, nope. No. You're going to end up losing significant amount of money. It's not something that you would like to do, man. I don't think it's going to be really helpful for your equity as well. And in terms of you building up as a trader in the coming days, guys, you want to capitalize this bull market. You do not want to get wrecked in this giving market, which is going up about 15,000% in 6 months. Hell, man, 15,000% in 6 months. Yeah, why the fuck not? I would take that, man. I would take that. Like, even out of a mere $1,000 position, you would make $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 levels, man. Ouch. That's gotta hurt, right? Okay, imagine putting $1,000 on kin right here. You would have had 100,000 right here. Okay, that's enough bullshit, I guess, right? All right, guys, you know the drill on kin. This is the support line right here, and this is your last swing failure right here, right? So this means that you could retest this one in the coming days. If you start trending above this price point right here, you will most likely test the previous all-time highs right here. and then we can talk about some further content continuation to the upside. Alright guys, this is the perfect time to wind this video up. Links to Discord channel will be down in the description. Links to FTX and all the exchanges that I use for my own personal trading are down in the description as well. If you are new to the space, you should certainly join the Discord channel, as most likely you will gain a lot of information, guys. And hit that subscribe, man. If you're still watching this video, hit that subscribe, because, well, guys, only 20-30% of the people are returning subscribers. 70% of the people are new people looking at these videos, right? All right. It was nice having a conversation, a one-sided conversation with you right here. I will catch you all in the next video pretty soon. Bye for now.